Warning, massive spoilers for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 ahead. Do not continue watching if you haven't experienced the end of the game for yourself, or you haven't watched up to episode 63 of my Let's Play. Hey, what's up my Dokus? Jason here, welcoming you back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Well, yes and no. I'm here with a different type of video today. It feels strange to say it, or believe, but our journey here in Alrest is coming to a close. Malos wishes to follow in the influence of his driver, and destroy the entire world of Alrest and everyone in it. If we wish to stop him, we'll need to put the right team together. In every battle prior, I chose the three that would help guarantee us victory, like having Nia for support with Healing Halo and Healing Circle, or Morag because of her power and easy way to grind up elemental attacks like Heat, Burnout, and Mega Explosion. This time around though, I'm going to let you decide, but before I do that, let's refresh ourselves with our team and the paths they are following. What better way to start this off than Rex? He is my choice. I can't not see him in this final battle. He's the true driver of the Aegis and the leader of this group of 5. Rex is a salvager who dives to the bottom of the Cloud Sea and brings up materials and treasure which he trades in for money. He's very optimistic and easygoing, but can also be naive. He wishes to protect and support those close to him, to the point where he sends a good chunk of the money he gets from salvaging to his home in Fonset. Though he is kind, Rex can also be careless and overconfident, which has put him and his companions in danger on multiple occasions. Rex lost his parents at a young age, having his father found dead and his mother dying shortly after they arrived in Fonset. From that point on, Rex has had a strong sense of justice and is against conflict and war, which is his motivation for reaching Elysium. He believes that by doing so, he can save humanity from its dying world. His main fear is causing suffering to others with his actions, and mostly blames himself for whenever people die or are hurt, in the case of Vandham and Fonlo Norn.
I'm going to Elysium for you! I'm doing all of this for you! We'll do it together! We'll find out together! We'll find your place in this world! Find out where we're headed and see what our future holds. So believe me, I won't let the world burn a second time. So, Pyra, Mitra, join me!
Nia is a young Gormonti girl. She was a part of the salvaging mission of the ancient ship, but left Torna after seeing Jin kill Rex and both drifting off to Gormond. Nia was then taken prisoner on the Moradane warship, hoping that Jin would come and get her until Rex shows up. After the fact, she joins our party for good. Nia comes off as sarcastic and senile, usually having a witty put down at the other's faults. She's also very dismissive and rude to Rex towards the start of their journey together because of his belief in Elysium, which she sees as a childish naivety. She opts to save lives whenever possible while opposing the other members of Torna. She displays empathy for Pyra's situation and develops a teasing relationship with the rest of the party. When Rex showed her that there was nothing to be afraid of, she embraced her true self, a flesh eater, and through her love for Rex, uses her true power to care and protect her friends.
I'm no longer afraid. This is who I am, Rex. What's the point in living if I have to hide? Thank you for helping me see. I love you, Rex.
Tora, a young Nopon who saved Rex and Pyra from the Imperial Army and resides in Torragoth. Like his father and grandfather, Tora aspired to be a driver, but was unable to resonate with a core crystal, having interesting results. Due to this fact, Tora followed in his father and grandfather's footsteps, developing a blade of his very own, an artificial blade which would help him achieve his dream. Tora shows Rex signs of respect as he looks up to him, and similar to other Nopon, he is generally friendly, but also a glutton. Tora also shows great inventive vision as a mechanic, though he sometimes gets annoyed with Poppy's disrespectful remarks. He tries to keep her in the best condition. Tora, like his father and grandfather before him, has this weird obsession with cutesy behavior in women, going as far as having certain modes and outfits for Poppy, and even some of Poppy's forms, like Cutie, being based on anime girl maids.
Forget about it. That's not Tora's fault. That was, Grampy Bon Susu made settings. Yes, definitely Grampy Bon's fault.
Are you sure, Tora?
Yes, Grampy Bon. Yes.
Morag, a young woman known as the Flamebringer and the leader of the Ardanian military. Morag is strong-willed and dedicated. She also values the safety of her country and people, sometimes going out of her way to defend it. Morag never really loses her temper and stays cool-hearted even in the most dangerous situations. Morag is what you could call the brains of the group. Alongside Bridget, she helps her friends by giving them advice and does what she can to keep them standing. Her job aside, Morag also struggles to connect with her brother due to their differences in their jobs. And though she is a lady, she has been mistaken for a man through her clothing and mannerisms. Could you blame them?
Honestly, did you not say you wouldn't be reckless?
Things got complicated. Thanks, though.
The Flamebringer.
As if we didn't have enough to deal with already.
Morag, can you push them back towards that crane?
Do you actually have a plan, or is that too much to expect?
Of course. Have a little faith.
Very well.
Let's go.
Zeke, the more comedic part of the group. He's the Prince of Tantal and has power to prove it. He goes around calling himself Zeke von Genbu, Bringer of Chaos, or the Zekeinator, and actually has 3 scrapes with Rex before finally joining him on their adventure. Zeke was disowned from the throne by his father, creating a resentment towards him. Zeke left Tantal and traveled to Indal, where he stayed most of the time. Despite his bad luck, Zeke is actually reflective and mature, often giving out some useful knowledge to the group in the way of politics. But you can't help but smile every time things go south for him.
Pande! Can't you do something?
Sorry! You know my element's lightning! I'm not cut out for this!
What are you talking about? Everyone has bad days, right? Why me?
Well, that's every one of our group mates, and now it's time for you to decide. In the description there will be a link to a poll where you can vote for the different combinations. You will have 24 hours after the release of this video to make your decision. I can't wait to see what you guys choose, and let's make this final battle count.